the game can see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm here with Coach Reg, No Filter, and we got Greg Hackett in here. All right, let's talk about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. I know that, you know, the fight is nowhere near negotiations and things like that, but at the end of the day, it's still a hot topic. People know that these are the top two 147 pounders in the world, even though Terrence Crawford just got there. His skill set put him on that level. You want to start off, Greg Hackett?
No, I let him take it.
Okay, let's go. Reg, No Filter, who you got and why?
I think, well, I don't think, I know. Terrence Crawford is a beautiful boxer. I like it. I just think that a lot of times he get hit a little too much.
Okay.
And you can't get hit by a Mack truck like Errol Spence. You can't. Let's not forget he fought in our bigger weight class in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that Terrence Crawford is just moving up, my opinion, I don't think his punches will be effective. And Errol Spence is somebody that you don't want to stand in front of. We've seen that with a lot of his fights, even with Lamont Peterson. I don't know if that was Lamont Peterson's game plan to come in and thought he was going to weigh him down, but it looked like he was ready to punch a hole in Lamont Peterson. I mean, but I just think that I don't think that Terrence Crawford punch is going to be effective.
I think the biggest mistake we make nowadays is we forget that these guys is men. Everybody can bleed, anybody can be hurt, they can be confused in the ring, they could be led astray where they think they on to something, and then a new element open up. The reason we say styles make fights, because anything can happen that night. And no matter who you fought before I fight you, or who I fight before you fight me, it don't have nothing to do with that night. Everybody basing it on what he did to a guy like Lamont Peterson. Lamont Peterson, nothing like Terrence Crawford, nothing. And has experience and is a great fighter, but over the hill. We're not being honest about that. Kell Brook, great fighter, world-class fighter, punished by Golovkin before fighting Errol Spence. We ain't trying to pay attention to that. These fights is made off of timing. I'm gonna try to be in the best predicament by the time I get in the ring with a guy like you. The thing is that make this a great fight, a super competitive fight, is the fact that Terrence Crawford isn't your normal fighter. And it's not because he can switch angles and he can switch stances. Don't have nothing to do with that. He not the guy that's looking at size. He not the guy that's looking at experience. He not the guy he looking at that night. Are you gonna be ready that night? He bringing tools. He bringing tools to the fight. Super tools to the fight, right? Where Errol Spence bring pressure. He bring punch. He bring resilience, like where he's so determined. It's not too much that can stop him. That's from what we see it. But you got a guy like Crawford, you don't know what you're gonna see that night. And we basing it on size. We keep saying 130 because he was fighting at 130, 135. So was Floyd. Took the show all the way up to 54. And if you want to be more specific, you take a guy like Camacho. No, not Hector Camacho. What's the other one? Used to fight at 26. Went all the way up to light heavyweight. Roberto Duran, and was competing. He was competing at 68, 60, 54, and this is a guy who turned pro at 126 pounds. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing with Pacquiao. So all the size shit don't matter, you know. And the reason I think Crawford is gonna be the solution to Errol Spence is because Errol Spence is having his way with everybody else. We kind of spoiled with this kid. Oh, he's strong. Oh my God, he's gonna keep coming. So you scaring yourself before the fight. Crawford, he come from the hood, just like Spence. So what you telling me? What you showing me different that I ain't never seen?
I think Terrence Crawford is great at adjusting. He does adjust to his opponents. But I don't think the pressure is going to stop with Errol Spence. I think Errol Spence is going to keep the pressure. I don't think nothing is going to change. I think Errol Spence got in his mind that I'm walking everybody down and I'm going to do what I want, and I think that's going to be the same with this fight. It's going to be a good fight up until somebody get hit. I mean,
I got a question for you. Terrence Crawford does make adjustments. We've seen him make that adjustment in the ring with Gamboa.
Absolutely. Well, let's not forget he's been hurt by Gamboa.
Exactly, and actually that leads me to the second part. That leads me to my question. What happens when Errol Spence touches Terrence Crawford the way that Gamboa did? Somebody who was out of the ring for a considerable amount of time and came from a lower weight class.
Well,
what happens when an Errol Spence touches Terrence Crawford the way Gamboa did?
I'll be at the fight with a pillow, and I hand it to his trainer.
Let me tell you what happens, right? When the killer, Terrence Crawford has a deceiving style. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's a loose style and it's a boxing style. That's what we see. But if you ever notice, he's finishing these guys, beating the shit out of them. When they start off good, okay, you look at Kell Brook and Earl Spence. Kell Brook started off great. But something Earl Spence knew, this man gonna break. If I keep this pressure, I stay in his chest, he gonna break. And that's what he did. Same thing with when you watching Gamboa and Crawford. We saying Gamboa hurt him. We saying Gamboa is a world-class fighter, a two-time Olympian. He has that right. He will catch you. He will touch you with something. The thing is, because a man is small don't mean a man not powerful neither. That don't have nothing to do with power. Power comes sometimes in the smallest packages. The thing is, watch how these fights end. Yeah, you started off good. Yeah, you may have touched me with something that I felt, but you left the fight early due by knockout. Same thing happened to Lundy. Same thing happened to a few. The African guy, it was a bunch of guys that went out the same way. He didn't hurt him, and then Crawford ran the rest of the fight, and then it was by decision. Crawford ended up stopping these dudes. And it's happening before a reason. It's because if you take a lion and a gazelle, right? Lion grabbed the gazelle gonna scratch and fight and bite. But guess what? Lion too powerful. I know I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break your neck. I'm gonna break something on your body that's gonna make you quit. And there you go. It's the same case when we talk about Spence and Crawford. It's the same case.
Well, when you talk about that, let's not forget this. When you fighting a guy like Errol Spence, there's no fill-out rounds. You can't fill this guy out.
I believe that.
You gotta fight, or you gotta jump on his ass as soon as possible.
I believe that.
I've seen a lot of fights where Terrence Crawford had fill-out rounds, as with Hank Lundy. Hank Lundy got over on him first 4 rounds.
Yeah,
until he made the adjustment. Like I said, he's great at adjusting.
But it wasn't.
But you have no time for fill-out rounds when you fight Errol Spence.
I don't believe it was an adjustment with Hank Lundy. Hank Lundy set himself up. I believe Hank Lundy overworked himself first 3 rounds, put himself to the ropes. After realizing, hey, damn, this motherfucker ain't gonna go nowhere. He done hit him with so many shots, but he ain't going nowhere. He ain't seen no change in results. What we forget is we talking about world-class fighters. He trained like I trained, so you gotta have that. You gotta please at least pay that man enough respect to know. All right, I know he trained, so I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna take my time. I ain't gonna go out there and go crazy. Spence got more respect for Crawford than you think he do. He know he can't. He know he can't just walk to him. You know
I agree. I disagree with that. I think he's going to walk to him, and I think it's going to. I think
that's when you pay the price.
It's going to be a good fight, but I think Errol Spence wins that fight.
I feel like people bet on Errol Spence because Errol Spence is the safe bet. It's like when you bet in baseball and you got the Yankees up against the Atlanta Braves. Braves is a good team.
Why
but
you gotta
Yankees,
use my team?
Oh,
Braves is my team.
Braves my team.
Yeah,
see how
but don't use our team.
But see how we learn shit.
Use a different team.
Don't
use the Braves,
But see how you learn shit every day. But look, the Braves are a great team, but who's the better team? The Yankees always got the better lineup. So just to be safe, I'm bet the Yankees. That's how it is with Earl Spence because we see him beat people up and the opponents.
But you can't say that because Terrence Crawford beat people up.
But he beating up people who's current. If you notice, what's his name is coming off of 11-month layoff, and he's 34 years old. That's a 24-year-old man. That's on the road. That's been seeing flashes of gloves, and he know right where he want to be. Where you just sat on the shelf for 11 months, and then you think you just gonna come out of camp and jump on me? No. Or do what you want? No. This is my ring. I've been active. I've been more active. That's what active means. I've been in here more frequently. I'm ready. You get what I'm saying? So if I throw you in and you ain't been in there, of course you're gonna be a little rusty. But the fans don't care about that because they pay attention to the name. Earl Spence is a great fighter, but he has a lot to learn. He has a lot, and what I'm saying is,
nobody has showed him that he has a lot to learn.
Yeah, because how many fights he got? 24.
But it don't matter. He's fighting everybody who's supposed to be
somebody.
somebody.
No, he's not fighting everybody.
Nobody wants to fight him.
The last guy was who?
But nobody
Keith Thurman coming off an
him.
injury. You can't force Keith Thurman. You ain't gonna let nobody force you to do something you don't want to do. So how we gonna tell Keith Thurman?
So Keith Thurman just can't fight nobody.
No, what I'm saying is
I'm
Keith
just saying,
Thurman,
like, he just holding on to the belt, ain't fighting nobody.
He coming off an injury.
He don't want to fight
And he
nobody.
get ready to fight Porter. So what more you want?
So why? So it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be Errol Spence. Fight somebody else. Fight another elite name.
Yeah, but I gotta fight when I'm ready. Ain't that what Mayweather did? Fought when he was ready. That's what the champ
Yeah,
did.
but he ain't wait too long.
No, he sat 2 years before. Right at one point, he sat for 2
When
years.
he retired?
No, when he was a young boy. He was going through some legal issues and whatever else, and he had to sit.
That's a different story. He
When
going
it-
through legal issues.
But we never know what his body feel like. We don't know what Keith Thurman going through. He might be going through something spiritually. You gonna still make him get in the ring? If he don't feel like it, it ain't time. But with his absence, we talking about Earl Spence. So should we talk about Earl Spence? Okay, so it don't even matter about Thurman. But
So if you don't want to fight, Errol Spence, then go ahead and let him fight Terence Crawford.
yeah, but we can't say you the best and you ain't because you beat Kell Brook, and Kell Brook coming off an orbital bone injury fighting Gennady Golovkin, one of the baddest middleweights in the world right now, who getting ready for Canelo right now. So you come off of that fight injured, fight me within 3 months. This is a serious injury. You just got your damn eye broke, right? And then you come back in 3 months and fight. You gonna still be thinking about the eye. Damn, how much can I take on that eye? Then you get the other one broken. That's deep. That's deep to be coming back off.
So that means your bones is fucked up.
No, what that means is,
You got both of your eyes broke.
What that means is,
You got both of your eyes broke.
What that
That
means-
means it's time to retire.
But what that means is also,
It's time to retire.
What that means is also, we got a wounded
Kell
gazelle.
Brook,
We got
please retire, man.
What that-
You're not going to be able to see right. Just
Yeah.
retire.
Hey, listen. I want to thank y'all for your time.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Greg
Oh, yeah.
Hackett,
I got more. Whenever
Coach
you're ready.
Reg, No Filter, BoxingVoice.com. I'm Jay Goodman. Thanks for clicking on.
All the-
TBV family, yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/TheBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.